Just the business.
Well, for the past couple of programmes, we've been going through the 10 commandments of designing a website. This week, we look at numbers 5 and 6, according to the Gospel of Sean Carville.
Thou shalt go for when thou sees thy website.
What for? As in, that's a bit of all right.
That's
sort of
exactly the sort of thing you want to be able to say, yes, absolutely.
Go on then.
You've got to take care that you've considered the visual impact of the pages. I use the analogy of television adverts, for instance. They look more like mini films now with budgets to match. They look that way because the marketing companies have decided that they know what we like to see as public and how we like to see it.
They often tell a story within a minute, actually.
They do indeed.
Boy meets girl.
Yep.
All that.
Yep.
We can't do that on a website,
You can indeed. You can do almost as good as a television on a website. I'm not suggesting that every site should have that type of look and feel, but at the end of the day, you're representing your company.
Now, this is all about image, which we've been talking about.
Yes. The web marketing image, very much part of that scene. Number 6.
Go on. Is this another 4 or not? No.
Not really, no. Thou shalt have a number of aliases. In other words, more than one domain name.
What does that mean then?
Domain name is your website address, the www dot, and then whatever it is, and then .co.uk or .com, etc. We believe firmly that your domain name is relevant to your product and service, or should be, and obviously perhaps to your company. For example, ourselves, clickingmad.com plc is the name of the company, therefore our domain name, or one of them, is clickingmad.com. We've also got .net and .co.uk and some others as well. The point I'm trying to make is that for ourselves we have searchenginesubmissionuk.com now, which is a very long word, but helps us to be found in other ways by potential customers. All that does is link straight to our normal site, and that's because it says what we actually do. So if somebody's a widget manufacturer, they should be widgetmanufacturer.co.uk as well. You've got to think, what will the browser type into the address bar as a search that they perhaps haven't thought very well about? Put yourselves in the mind of the browser every time. Also, on the domain names, you should avoid dashes in the names, because I don't speak with a dash. I don't write things down with a dash in it. And use misspells of your domain name as well.
Use them, not avoid them.
No. Use them, because people sometimes don't spell the name of your company or product correctly. And if there are some obvious misspells, you should have them as domain names as well.
I suppose clicking could go without the G, could it?
Yep, that has happened on quite a few occasions. People have dropped the G off, typed it in.
Especially, or in Birmingham, they put it in, clicking.
But you've got to consider it, really. It is an important point. We've got, customers of ours have found us even though they've misspelt our name. And if you don't have those domain names, the misspell will take you nowhere. You won't find anything.
Going back to something you said a couple of minutes ago, as well as .com, you can have .co.uk.
Yeah, there's about 10 different variations now.
What's the difference then? I mean, do you have to then register with them all, or?
Yes, you have to purchase the right to use those names for a period of time. .co.uk obviously is company in the UK. .net is normally web-based businesses. .com means commerce, it's an American registration, a worldwide indicator.
.com, yeah.
We have also...
There's .gov, G-O-V, which is...
.gov.uk, which is obviously government. But the .govs are used around the world with the extension of the country on it. For instance, .gov.jp is Japan.
Can you then choose what you want? If you've got a company, you think, well, I'll have to be .com then, or a commerce, I'll have to be .com. Or can you think, no, I will be .co?
You don't have to be .com. You can be whatever you want to be, really, subject to what's available and subject to the extensions that are available. There's .limited.uk. There's .plc. There's all sorts of different ones out there. The reason is that they're bringing out all these other ones is because of the pressure cooker effect on the .com. The .coms have nearly all gone.
Have they?
Yeah. If you tried to get a .com with 4 letters and any variation of 4 letters, you'd have a job of getting one now.
Well, even if it's not a word? I mean, talk.
AAA, for instance.
AAA,
for example.
.com.
Yeah.
Well, who would have that? apart from Alcoholics Anonymous and a drivers association.
I could in my house.
What's the point?
The point is that someday somebody might want to buy that from me.
So image.com will certainly have gone.
If that's available, I'd suggest you buy it, Laurie.
Just the business.